Hello and welcome, my unmoving leaves. So, the next few episodes of Avataro Sentai Donbrothers. And basically, not much is going to happen. Yeah, we are on the final stretch here and you'll see. Episode 38. Flabbergasted Cooking. Oh yeah, how did he make it back while leaving his girlfriend, or rather fiancé, behind? He can't remember. How convenient for the plot writers not to have to write a plot, actually. Yeah. That's the explanation we get. And no, we won't get any other. Well, Tsubasa's a free man now. He thought. But now he is searched for, like, doing an eat and run, which, granted, kinda funny. But, also, this is episode 38. And the team still doesn't know who he is. Oh, sorry. The team. Oh, is there something off about him? Or is this just how he acts all the time? Crazy and kind of being a bad human being. In a kids show. Please don't look up to him. Even though he is kind of big after transforming. Oh yeah. And he thinks this puppet here is Miho. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Very fitting for him. Oh boy, these two are strange, but at this point I just want to see them get together. Oh yeah, this is Super Sentai. We are long past the days of that being an actual possibility. Oh, a nice get together of the whole team. If only everyone knew that it's the whole team, but they don't. Still, in episode 38. Oh, how funny. 6 adults misbehaving at a restaurant, throwing food around, annoying all the people. No, this scene is not funny, and bad manners like this are just annoying. And don't get me wrong, I'm not all about manners. I eat food with my fingers and stuff, like, yeah. There's a place for that, but they are at a fine restaurant, so have some dignity. You are the heroes of this place after all. And Taro even takes place in this whole thing, which is completely unfitting for him. He is supposedly the one who, like, minds his manners and stuff, right? Why is he jumping into this? It doesn't make any sense. And like I said, this scene, just bad and annoying. And well, a food critic enters the restaurant. I wonder if anything happens with this. And he, inviting them all, doesn't have enough money to pay. You make sure you have enough before doing this. No. I could be very enraged about this, but like, no, I just let it slide. I just don't care. And then Taro asks him about the bestial that looked like him. And none of those two can put 2 and 2 together. Which comes as no surprise at all. And then we have the centerpiece of this whole story. Eggs. Why am I doing this still? And of course, the best eggs around, and there's only one package left, which the Cerebrians, of course, for some reason, also want to have. Because we need conflict, and why do it in a way that is actually interesting, or makes sense, or at least is fun, if we can do it in a way that's just... This scene is funny. In a bad way. Remember that one episode where it was all about the predecessor of Saru brother, and that he is not a good Donbrother because he abuses his powers for his own good and stuff? They transform to fight over some eggs they need for some contest that's not really important for saving the world and anything. Isn't that abusing your power for your own benefit instead of using it for what it's supposed to be used for, right? So, are these still eligible people to have those powers? Apparently yes, because why care about any kind of plot we had before? And then, of course, all the eggs break, wasting food, to which this guy is annoyed at. Yeah, he should be. But he also gives them the eggs he wanted to take for his private use. Why? They don't deserve that. Just kick them out of the place. Come on. Well, that food critic is the monster of the week. And she's hungry and wants to eat something new she has never tasted. Well, the design is good as well as nothing else. The backstory is kind of weird. It doesn't have anything to do with Denjiman. This could have been so good. Oh, and when eaten by her, you, for some reason, end up in a different world. Why isn't she a truck? And because everyone is hungry, Tsubasa here tells us you should eat these fruit that look very weird and you don't know what they are. That's the perfect way to get yourself poisoned and die soon. At least you're not hungry anymore, right? And as this week Hitotsuki does not turn into a giant, because we have to fight Murasame. Because oh, that's a bird. And then that cook from the restaurant and Tsubasa cooks something out of the fruit that comes basically from inside her body, and she likes it as it is something new she has never tasted. But I should not overthink this. Am I overthinking this, or is this just disgusting? Oh well. This episode was really not good. I did not enjoy it. It didn't do anything. The plot is still, I don't know, somewhere around episode 3. And let's move on. Also, for some reason, he got blinded and now mistakes her for Natsumi. Which she probably will totally not abuse. And then Murasame attacks again, with Sonoza helping him in this fight. At least a bit. Yeah, I mean, this probably ends the same way as always, like, he gets kinda defeated and Murasame just goes away. Also, he tells Sonoza what he feels for Natsumi and why he feels that way. Actually, I don't complain here, it's okay. That's just backstory and, yeah, a little bit of backstory is always good, so cool. Just that this is episode 39. Oh. And then they have something nice to eat, because he still thinks she is Natsumi. Even though just now he was aware she is Sonoza? Did I miss something somewhere? Oh well, that's what he thinks and that's the situation right now. And well, there will be no attacking here. According to her, but like, maybe she won't attack him or anything, but like, when did Hitotsuki ever cared for that? And then she is attacked, albeit not really injured, because you cannot see any injury on her, by Murasame, who after that goes away again. And of course we have the bestials again, who also attack the restaurant that should not be attacked apparently, but like, of course it will be. I mean, what? Why do you thought that? And when giving her a hug, he realizes that she is not Natsumi. Actually good for him that he can realize just by that, because like, they kinda do have the same build, right? Not like exactly the same, but you know, it's similar. Oh, will this finally be the showdown between Tsubasa and Murasame? No, because Murasame gets run over by Haruka. Which, granted, would be a good joke, but like, it's a show about battling superheroes, so rather than doing this joke here, give me a cool battle between that little doggo and that violet shark. Come on! Little doggo versus violet shark. There's probably a movie named that. And well, we get car versus shark. That's probably a movie like that. And right when the battle is going, Murasame gets tired and returns home. Can this show please just end and give me the next season? Oh look, a bestial caught the sword, and this is totally exciting. To be honest, it would be, but granted, the track record of this show tells us that while this happened, and could be interesting, nothing will come out of it, because in like 20 seconds, he probably doesn't have the Murasame sword anymore. Arrgh! Oh yeah, with like 5, maybe only 3 minutes remaining, we need a monster of the week, which looks pretty much okay, nothing special. I like the gears and the inside look and stuff, but this is based on Time Ranger and how? What? Why? Oh, maybe this will get interesting. I want to give the benefit of the doubt. This once. Tsubasa getting Murasame might turn into something. If it doesn't, you will see me rage about it. As always, with this show. This episode was complete garbage. And that's all I can say about it. It wasn't funny. It wasn't interesting. Everything that happened just happened for the reason of happening and didn't even stay there for like 10 seconds. And it sucked. So let's move on to the next one. the Christmas episode! Episode 41, Santa's Close Calls. The episode begins with the Cerebrians fighting the Donbrothers. Day after day, always saying, we will continue this tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a joke. But this is episode 41. We don't even have 10 episodes to go anymore. So, this is not the right time and place for it. So, yeah. And it's not even that funny in the first place, so... And then we suddenly cut to a lot of children complaining to each other that Santa is not real, and this girl states he is real because she has seen him. This is Super Sentai World. Of course Santa's real. We have seen many with very different backgrounds so far. Wait a minute. And then it is revealed that the Cerebrians are actually Santa. Granted, their reasoning is kind of not bad. I'll give them that, because they are basically mimicking Santa. They're not actually Santa. Because that makes people happy, and the Cerebrians are all about humans' feelings and stuff. So they don't fight at that one day of the year, and instead make everyone happy, because that's also a feeling they... What do the Cerebrians even do with all those feelings if they don't turn them into Hitotsuki to kill humans? Wait a minute. Is that a plot hole? In Donbrothers? A gasp. Oh, the little girl who believes in Santa was lying about having seen him. I'm sure Santa will like that. Children lying. You probably won't get on the naughty list with that, right? Okay, this is funny. Taro says, well, obviously Santa's real. You can see him everywhere. Not really knowing that those are just people in costumes. I kinda like that. That joke hits. And we get another good joke right off the bat. Whoa, this is going, because he has seen the real Santa. He came to his house and picked all his toys to put him into his sack. Wait a minute. There seems something wrong about that. Which Haruka points out immediately, totally stone cold. And that's a good joke. That's how you should do it. Like, just tell him. No, was just a thief. And we get another one. Master being friends with Santa. It completely makes sense, but it's always baffling with this guy. What he does and has knowledge of and stuff. So, even if you kind of expect it, it still kind of hits you in the right place. Which is a weird place. Don't touch me there. And Santa is a Hitotsuki. He looks good based on Maskman, and I think that fits. Never seen Maskman though. But I have conflicting feelings of being... Well, Santa is a good guy. He should be a force of good, but like... Even he can fall from that, as long as he can get back up. But I'm not quite sure if I like that or I don't. There's merit in this story. It's just... Should that be the plot of this episode, or shouldn't it? Well, they did it, so I'll take the merit from it. The fallen hero who can rise back up again. And yes, Master calls him a hero. Because, honestly, if Santa does really exist, fair. He is not stealing from people, though, but giving them trash. Not quite what I expected, but I mean, it can kinda sour the mood for Christmas, I guess, so... Okay. Okay. I hate what I'm going to say at the end of this little segment here. But let's go through it. So, the reason he does what he does and became a Hitotsuki is that back in the old days, people loved him more than they do nowadays. Okay, Boomer. Well, he has witnessed that his presents, a kendama and... I have no idea what the other thing was, were thrown away because children nowadays don't play with stuff like that. Except that they still do, and even if they don't enjoy a present, they might put it to the side, but they don't put it in the trash right away. No child would actually do that. But Santa wanted to listen, and he did. And that boy there wanted a game for Christmas, which Santa got him. But then, when he wanted to give the game to him, the boy said he wants a big brother. You know, I mean... Oh, yeah. Children's show. They don't go that route. Oh. I wish they would have gone that route, though. And then he got arrested, which... I mean... Good. And then they say that little girl should talk to him. Reawaken the Christmas spirit in Santa, which could be such a wholesome scene. Like, imagine. She talks to him, and he sees that, yeah, children can still be good and believe in him. And then the Hitotsuki just fades away. But now we do have to have a battle, right? This is the one episode a year where you could go easily without a battle. In the end, the battles against the Hitotsuki are feeling like an afterthought anyway. They seem pointless since like episode 4 or something. This would have been so wholesome and would have worked so well, but nope, they go the route of defeaty. Also, Taru says they should educate on how to be Santa, to which they do sports. That's supposed to be a joke? I mean, it's not funny, it's just like quite dumb. But this scene is funny, where they train smiling, and while he is right that the other two are a bit seductively in their smiling, he says this is how you do it right, and I was wrong of putting any hope into there being something with Tsubasa having Murasame, because Murasame just goes into this mode and fights the Donbrothers, because I don't know, because it's just what happens almost every episode, I guess. Also, the Santa Hitotsuki does not turn into a giant, and there's no reason for that. Honestly, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. There's no force doing it, and sometimes just not doing it. It just happens at random, and probably happens depending on if the writers want a battle against that giant or against another giant thing, like this dark Momotaro-jin. So that is just bad writing. What Taro didn't mention is that Santa asked for donations because he has run out of presents to give. I could open up a whole can of worms how this does not make any sense, but like, I think you see how stupid this is. And to remembering that, and thanks to Taro as well, he gets his spirit back and turns into Santa again. Oh god, please go back to being Hitotsuki! What is this? I can't use this as the end frame. Okay, I don't have to say anything about this frame, but like... the one... no, please. Yeah, this episode had a good part in the middle a bit, but then was going kinda down the drain and... like, giving us CG from... what, the 80s or something? What was that? Tokusatsu stands for special effects, not horrific nightmares. Ugh. Well, as a Christmas episode, it wasn't even that good, so this show continues to disappoint me. Can't wait for the next one, though. I hope that will be a lot better. Also, I just have looked it up. This was episode 41. We only have 5 more episodes to go, and there's no plot inside. We have so many loose ends that I doubt anything will be tied at the end. Yay! So, what did you think about these episodes? Obviously, I kind of hated them for the most part, and this season, if you like it, fine by me, like what you like. Maybe it's just not for me, maybe it is actually bad, who knows. A lot of people seem to enjoy it quite a lot, and I don't understand why, but yeah. It's not for me. Well, still, I hope you enjoyed this video and put some Christmas spirit into it by clicking like and subscribe, as well as that little bell. And check out the links down in the description to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I keep you updated and post stuff, as well as to my merch store, and to my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!